Based on the available search results, the Ohio government actions documented for January 24, 2026 are primarily centered on emergency preparedness for Winter Storm Fern. Here is the report. Executive Action and Emergency Declaration. Governor Mike DeWine declared a state of emergency on January 24, 2026, in response to Winter Storm Fern, which was anticipated to move through Ohio beginning that same date 1/2. The proclamation was issued under the authority of the Constitution of the United States, specifically the implied police powers of the 10th Amendment, the Constitution of the State of Ohio, Article III, Section 5, and State Laws 2. ANTICIPATD, CONDITIONS. The storm was expected to bring extreme cold, wind chills below zero, and significant amounts of snow, sleet, and freezing rain too. Portions of the state were anticipated to receive up to 12 inches of snow within 36 hours, with some areas potentially receiving a foot of snow 1/2. State Agency, Mobilization, and DIOCTIVS. The proclamation directed all state agencies and departments to lend their services, equipment, supplies, and personnel as necessary and appropriate to assist in response and recovery efforts too. Specifically named agencies receiving enhanced authority and resources included the Ohio Emergency Management Agency, Ohio State Highway Patrol, and Ohio Department of Transportation 1. The Ohio Department of Administrative Services was directed to suspend normal purchasing rules to enable agencies to obtain needed. Prior to the formal declaration, on January 22, 2026, the State Emergency Operations Center transitioned from daily operations status to assessment and monitoring status in preparation for potential response to Winter Storm Fern 2. By January 24, the State Emergency Operations Center was fully activated, with teams coordinating with the National Weather Service and multiple state agency emergency operation rooms 3. Snow removal efforts were planned to prioritize interstate routes and priority routes before secondary routes, covering approximately 43,000 lane miles 3. Gubernatorial guidance. Governor DeWine issued a public statement encouraging residents to remain home unless absolutely necessary and warning that roads would be treacherous in some places, with first responders potentially unable to reach crash victims quickly. 1. Local government action. The city of Dayton declared a local state of emergency on January 24, 2026, following the statewide emergency. This action authorized the city to activate its emergency operations plan, procure critical equipment and supplies through emergency contracts, deploy personnel and resources to support public safety and emergency operations, and ensure continuity of government with minimal interruption. 4. The search results provided do not contain information regarding legislative activities, enforcement actions, or public events beyond the emergency management response for January 24, 2026.